I need to warn you about something. A little while ago, someone started lurking in the wing on the opposite side of the round table. And I can hear, from all the way over there, the howling and wailing of spirits in fear of a curse. I can even hear the repulsive twisted malice in itself. A plethora of spirits in an unceasing cacophony. I can't even imagine. How much suffering inflicted to who knows how many souls. Not even the grafting caused anything like this to happen. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong, but please. I can hear it from across the wing, past the round table. The howling and wailing of spirits in fear of the curse. I can even hear the repulsive twisted malice in itself. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong, but...
Alright, we need Grave Glenmore too. Then how about this guy?
Well, I took you no matter how you
Every time this guy thinks we die. I know you came back the last 45 times, but this time I really thought you was dead. Yeah, I'm still alive. He's like a dog. I thought you were dead. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for coming home. I thought for sure you'd never come home again. Oh my god, I love you, 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 I love you so much. Oh. I thought you were dead. Alright, melee armaments. So we need smithing stone 3. And time for smithing stone 5. We can buy these actually, can't we? I believe so. You can just buy them from somebody. Alright, we'll get the hug, and then we'll talk to the guy at the table. This is so From Software, eh?
To see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more? Now, come closer.
It's just the most somber, melancholy, freaky hug. Just how can you make a hug seem unnerving?
You are so very warm.
Rogier. You have to go to a specific catacomb on the east side of Lurna. Oh, okay. So I should do it pretty quick. Rogier. May I ask a favor?
My dear.
Oh?
Might I ask something of you?
What?
Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to
Didn't I ask you the favor?
A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind.
It's weird. It's like I was choosing her dialogue.
I'd like you to find the owner of the dagger. It's a very Then good day to you.
Cool. The Baldagin's blessing. Okay.
You've met Garank, I take it. Then owing to our duties shared, we are now comrades in arms. I think you've earned this. The power of the Golden Order to aid the hunt of those who live in death.
Rogier.
Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me. Are you acquainted with a man named Rogier? You know, the piteous fellow hiding away on the balcony. He was a formidable spellblade in times past. Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond his years, stout of heart and clear of mind. No more, though. You see him now, ravaged by thorns, muttering and rambling, like he's half dead already. I can't stomach to watch. Take well the lesson, friend. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death. When grace is sullied, it rots people from the inside. Breaks them.
Oh. Tell me about your deed.
I serve the Golden Order, that I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated, down to the very last.
Wow. Oh shit.
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place. The stolen Hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well, though I ask you deliver this message to the Round Table Hold. I am Fia, deathbed companion, hark Round Table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting, to one day welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise, the Lord of the many and the meek.
Oh. I was looking for new armor. Cool. Oh, yeah. Oh. So this is the guy that was sitting around the table, and now he's, dead. I feel a little too stupid to understand it, but I tend to just let the story of this game kind of wash over me like a nice atmosphere. Slightly better. Might be a nice little switch up. Do I have something better than this? Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, darling, yes. Finally. My first upgrade. Woohoo. Woohoo. Oh, wonderful. Sophia is gone. And so's this guy. So he took the dagger and stabbed himself, or she wanted to kill him and she gave him the dagger? Interesting. The deathbed companion. So, looks like everything went to where it was supposed to be.
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
Doesn't he look like this guy just could have been straight out of Demon Souls? Rogier.
Oh. Maybe I should tell you.
That's nice. They got these little stories
I
within
feel
here.
I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber. And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
What? That might be one of the funniest lines I've ever heard in these games. What has happened? All right. Siofra. Into the thick of it. Baldachin's blessing. There it is. Move it up. If you go dead east from the academy till you hit the ocean, the north, the minor Erd tree, get to a catacomb. We could do it now, just while I have it in mind. Dead east from the academy. This academy around here. No, it's the manor. The academy on the island. Yes. This one? So if we go till you hit the ocean. Okay. The minor Erd tree northeast of it. This one? Alright. That's the gate. That's the lift. Yep. Okay. Cool. I don't know if the crystal tunnel will let us get there, but we'll have a look. Don't you just love how the map is drawn and lets you know so much just from that? It's just like, it's not exactly what it's going to look like, but it's an idea. And this is obviously something, so you should check it out. Just reminds me so much of Breath of the Wild, which I love. Man, okay, buddy, thanks for all the help. It was really useful to get like a sort of a head start back into it after not playing for so long. I'm very impressed by your memory with all this stuff. It's incredible. Ah, nice. The big bell turtle castle. Yeah, castle, manor, house. It's this big structure, all right. Some kind of a temple. Turtle temple. You're going the wrong way. Alright, can we hop our way up out of here? I don't know about that. What's the best way to get up? Maybe here, actually. Might be more on like a higher ground. Although there is definitely like that different color in the map might be like a huge difference in verticality. We shall see. Let's go. You, crony. Yeah, this kind of feels like we're not going to be able to get down. maybe. Oh yeah, well, I think we'll be okay. Oh shit. Oof. Didn't die. Nice. It's a big turtle fucker. Maybe it was okay where we were. Oh no, we want to go towards this. Okay. Yeah, I was, my friends never played Breath of the Wild. And, I have a Wii U and Breath of the Wild, and if I ever want to play it, I can just play it on my Switch. So I figured I would send him the Wii U and Breath of the Wild, so he can give it a try. And I have 2 Wii U's. I think I bought one at like a thrift store, like a Value Village or something. If you guys have those wherever you are. You know, just like a store where people donate stuff. And I thought, ooh, a Wii U for $20, sure. So I bought it, and it turns out that the tablet, the screen doesn't work, so I'll just find a way to kind of deal with that. And, anyways, I was testing out which one was the one that works and the one that doesn't. Maybe, oh, you know what I should do? I should send him the Wii U. I should keep the one I have, because it does have a lot of awesome games on it. You know. Oh! I mean, because the Wii was pretty great for being able to play, like, 3DS games and basically everything. I mean, oh, this is a bad place with bad things. I remember running out here and something casting like a spell on you. So yeah, actually, that's what I'll do. Is I'll give him the other Wii U and the good tablet, and I'll just find another tablet for myself, or try to fix that one that has the bad screen. Maybe it's fixable. I don't know. It seems to work. But it won't sync to the Wii U the console. Oh no! Madness, pure madness. You're okay. Don't look at it. What's this? The bird bolt. Sounds terrible. So what a terrible thing to get hit with. That's what this game does. Bird bolt. So the bolt goes in, and then to take it out would just be madness. Mad. Oh no, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Ah, you fool. Alright. Is the madness from the tree? That's the thing. What is causing it? Okay. So we need to get over here and not suffer from madness. I feel like this grand lift isn't going to get us there. This seemed to be an issue. That looks kind of like there's just a nice pathway if we could walk from here. But there's not one of those from there. Maybe we could start here and just kind of take a nice... That'd be a nice trip up along the coast. Madness. Alright. Oof, so fucking beautiful. It is so beautiful. Alright, well, let's head up this path. Looking forward to it, actually. Oh my god, it looks so good. Especially after I spent yesterday playing a whole bunch of Kirby. Which, it was my first time playing Kirby, so I was quite shocked to see that Kirby games have no interest in looking visually impressive. They have like a nice design, of course, but they don't care about impressing you with visual fidelity. And they're this really weird combination of things where They look like they're from the previous generation. Even the one on the NES looked like it was from the Game Boy. The one on the Super Nintendo looked like a NES game with more color. The one on the Switch looked like a 3DS game. But they tend to come out really late in the console's lifespan. Like the one on the Game Boy came out... the one on the Game Boy came out probably really late in the Game Boy's life. Oh boy, we're going the wrong way. Need to go left. Need to go that way. Boy. And then the one on the NES came out when the Super Nintendo was out. The one on the Super Nintendo came out when the bloody N64 was out. This is not the way. See? Do you see how the bridge is broken? Yeah. Lake facing cliffs. Maybe we can take this one and just kind of run all the way up. Let's go up the shore. Yeah, this might be a nice way to go. Alright, so go to the right. Just follow the water. Yeah, just like that. Can you even... Actually, might even be able to just cross the water. Oh, it's so bloody blue and purple. Oh my god. Is this not deep at all? No. Oh, that's why Horky was saying go to the academy, just cross, because the water's not deep. The cliffs are actually harder to traverse than the water is. Well, that's why Horky said it like that. Now you know. Anyways, oh, these beautiful babies. So I was just making sure that Breath of the Wild and the Wii U and the tablet worked before I sent it to my friend. And even just turning it on and seeing the opening, didn't even really have sound on. And playing that opening bit on the Great Plateau, it's just mesmerizing. I really, really, truly love Breath of the Wild and think that it's, for me, one of the best games ever made. Sometimes I think, maybe I'm just too old for video games and don't have the time, just don't care to play them, don't find the writing that great, you know. They're either really challenging like this or not challenging enough. Usually nowhere near challenging enough. This game is really so the opposite, and Breath of the Wild, of just, like, what is the scourge, wow, of modern games. Today, and with modern games today, the big problem being you don't have to think. Everything's laid out for you. In this game, it's like, alright, here's the map. A real map. Try to get to this thing that looks like somebody's colon. And here's some paths. Even just getting there has been kind of interesting. Well, look, there's road, forest. All that shit. There you go. Now what's that thing? I don't know, probably worth shooting down. I reckon. Get out the bow. Take care of it. The bow. Golden arrow. How about a bird bolt? No. That'll cause blood loss. Just use these cheap bolts. Not even bolts. Use cheap arrows. I don't think I have a crossbow. I have 2 bow and arrows. You can make more. Maybe it'll only take that many. Use the longbow. Oh, you do have a crossbow. Can a heavy crossbow use regular bolts? Let's find out. Jesus Lord, we gotta deal with these punk asses. Oh! Hey! It's getting kind of cocky. Thinking these guys wouldn't be a problem. I mean, talk about bulls. These guys have multiple arms. Enough arms they can fire 2 crossbows? That's pretty hilarious. That is pretty hilarious. Jesus Christ, man! 4 arms, 2 bows. That's awesome. Those guys were hilarious. That was a fun little discovery. Maybe I'll just go along the water. But I do want to go see that hot air balloon. How are your Venus flytraps doing? You a super villain? Whatever them crowd that is. First it's a Venus flytrap to capture flies, and then you're building bigger traps to just trap all of humanity. They've been multiplying. I've been really getting into plants lately. Uh-oh. Don't get too close to the tree. Well, they divided, eh? That's interesting. It's amazing how everything that's alive has its own little life cycle that they can just do instinctually. I was watching my dog today, and I've never seen the dog do this, but all of a sudden it was just like, it was running around, and it was like licking the ground, and it kept licking and almost kind of like sticking its head out like it was going to vomit, but not vomiting. And I thought, I don't know what she's doing. I was concerned. I've never seen her do it. And then she was like eating something, and it was a dried plant. So I thought, oh, she must want to throw up. So something is bothering her, and her instinct was, I need to throw up. So I'm just going to eat plants. And she was eating a fern. And I gave her some food. She's like, no interest in that. This is no time to be eating food. I need to be eating plants. Yeah, that's their solution for everything. Throw up. Just throw up, why don't you? But she seemed like annoyed, but not in like, it didn't seem dangerous, but. And then I was trying to like wash her paw to see if there was something stuck in her paw. And then as soon as I get her wet, she just runs and does this, they like realize I'm wet. I know how to dry myself. I'm going to break dance all over this carpet. Let's do it. Sha-la-la-la. It's fun fighting on the horse. They really nailed the horse for combat. That's difficult to do. You get your boner friends, do you? What's he doing up here? I've run out of water. Can you help me? Can you give me a tow? That's not good. Oh, he killed his own people. He's just like an asshole with a jet ski. Fucking tourists. Slow down, I got kids swimming here. Yeah, they love to go to quaint places and just fire up the loudest machine they've got. Die, you piece of shit. What do we get for that? Hey, that's a nice chunk of change. And some death root. Oh, the skeletal bandit. And our guys are gone. More weed to Garank. Oh, cool. I like Garank, the strong silent type. It's weird there's not very many... unless I'm missing them, because I'm just on a horse running around like a jackass. The Grace. This guy looks like a total dick. There's a little secret. Nice. See, they get it. An open world should have lots of secret things that make you feel good for exploring. Ow. This guy's kicking my ass. Alright, you dick. Oh no. Can I still, roll? Yeah, I feel like I'm moving pretty fast. Whoops. Oh no, that was a heavy roll. Equipment. There we go. Better. Hit him. 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 Oh, just in time. Right at the end of the stamina. Oh, yeah. Ready? Oh, shit. I love the jumping attack in this game. You got a dragon called Prayer Book. Secret jar village below that tower on the cliffside. This one. Over around here. Yeah, I haven't found any Site of Grace around here, and usually there's so many. But I think it's because I'm just running around on the horse. On Old Torrent. Oh, this is nice. Time to desecrate the dead. No, they're so well dressed. Dressed in their finest clothes. Their finest death clothes. My mother always wanted to be buried in the nicest gingham. She said, save it for my death day. And we did. She said, one day, I'm gonna rise again. And I'm gonna fight some piece of shit adventurer who comes strolling in disturbing my deathly slumber. This looks like a portal. Artist shack. Pretty magical. It's like one of those improv games where someone goes behind you and they have their hands. And you're doing the talking and the face movements. These depict places where there's a secret. It's like here. A resurrection painting. Oh my god, we just... No, we stole the magicness of it. I thought for sure I'd be... Oh, nice. See, isn't that so nice to just find the stuff in your own? If you're playing The Witcher, as soon as you walk close, it'd be like, pew, 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 icons everywhere. They'd be like, go over here, point of interest, side quest, character. I did not see it, no. What's going on here? Oh, the spot on the east, the big building. Okay. Oh. Maybe we should go around there. Or down there. Well, we just have to go over here and down. This looks pretty high all around. Uh-oh. Warp! Oh, shit. What folly. What folly. The building blocks it. Oh, so don't go from that building site, go to the other side? Go get my stuff. Ooh la la. Oh, shit. Okay, we're okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Jarberg. Like it's fucking Pittsburgh. Bug. Jawbug. Place for stones. I'm here. Oh, that's just filtered light. Crafting ingredients. Sight of grace. No, the lighting's so beautiful. This game, I feel like it looks better every time I play it. I wonder if they're improving it with the patches. Hey, little baby jar. This feels like it's out of Nier Automata. Oh no, it's like it's trying to. Is this one dead or just broken? Ugh. Why do they have to do that? Make you think this is so cute, and then this is like a dead parent? No, it's moving. So it's just sort of like rotten. Old. I don't know what it's doing. It's sleeping? Don't lie to me. Don't worry. The family dog's not dead. It's sleeping. And now we're going to take it to where it can sleep. Forever. Oh, that list just keeps growing and growing. Oh. I didn't even seem to have an option to talk to the jar. I wonder if that's an item thing you need to do. Golden runes. Well, I saw the little jar, but it didn't give me a dialogue option. This always feels weird, stealing golden runes from a bunch of tombs. We're just robbing the dead. That seems wrong. Probably try getting up those platforms too. You know, I really haven't explored the crafting too much. It'd be cool to craft stuff that can deal with madness and all that. Oh yeah, so much pot. Have some respect, would ya? God, I feel so colonial. I feel like a Viking coming in here. Jesus. Okay, he's alive. I guess it sort of looked like he had lupus or something, or what's that one called? What's that one called where their skin gets all plaguey looking, all like rock hard and things fall off? That's not lupus. What's the one? The dad had it in Braveheart. A leper. That's right, not lupus. A leper. Leprosy. But I guess he's a pot, so it would make sense that part of his arms would look, well, all of his arms would look like part of a pot. So maybe that other one wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It's just what they look like, being pot people. He actually might be sleeping. Not a great parent. And your kid's sitting here. Do I see the house up there? There is a house. There is a house. There are two houses I see. The other house. Oh, there's a little guy. You get off your horse when you're talking to me.
Hello, Cos. What are you doing here? I didn't think anyone knew about this place. Except us jars. Ah. Are you going to be the new potentate?
The one that pisses in all the jars?
Gosh. Truly. That's wonderful news. It's not easy being potentate, though. I know. Show me your hands. It's just a little test, cuz. To see if you've got the right stuff.
What horrors await?
Your skin isn't so smooth, is it? You need slick, slidey hands to be potentate, you know? I'm sorry, cuz. But I don't think you've got what it takes. What a shame.
Wait, how about maybe you're just confused by my armor?
Don't look so glum, cuz. We can still chat. Come back and visit.
Interesting. Yeah, I figured he couldn't tell the difference between if you were wearing armor or your bare skin, you know. So I thought it was just that. Take off all your clothes and then you realize it was just a ploy for him to get you to take off all your clothes. And you go, man, duped again. How do I keep letting this happen? Just keep getting tricked to take off all my clothes. This looks like a big giant middle finger. Alright, well that was nice. Okay, we'll head up and go to that little nook. Yeah. What's this guy doing? Yeah, the jumps feel good. Oh. Friend or foe? Oh, nice. Expose that ambush. I think, yeah, it's cool. And then they have the fire slugs over there. Smoldering butterflies. Flame cleanse me. Looks like the Bloody Baron. Ouch. Oh, cool. Yeah, rot and madness are things I have to figure out how to deal with. Fire spur me. Well, we murdered everybody. And what did we accomplish? What does that do for the greater good? Nothing. They're dead. Yeah, I grabbed 2 of those. Fire walk with me. As the David Lynch fans say. Killed them all. Who's that? Jump on these things? On this ball? Oh, cool. These guys are so into fire. This guy got a big cigar in his mouth. These are pretty calm sheep. Goats, ram. This guy looks like he should be in the latest Twisted Metal. I almost got the guy in the back killed off. We'll call him Max. Mad Max. Now what are you gonna do? You don't have your guy in the butt. More people dead. Isn't that lovely? What if they made a game where instead of going around killing everything, you went around and saved everything? It's like an open world healing game. It was the Mercy spin-off from Overwatch. Wouldn't that be interesting? Or like Disco Elysium, where you defeat people with conversation. Oi. Oi, fuckhead. I haven't played a lot of Disco Elysium, so I just always remember those 2 kids in the beginning screaming at you, embarrassing you, which perfectly captures that feeling of, oh, who are these guys? You know when teenagers get too cool? You're like, oh shit, I feel like a dork. When they were kids, it was so easy to impress them. Now, they see right through me. And they have super attitude, and they know about all the new stuff. And they're not impressed by the things I know. They're just like, get away from me. I'm here being weird. That must be nice for parents. Well, I changed your diaper and cleaned all kinds of bodily fluids in and out of you and fed you and spent all my money and free time. And now you're too cool. Isn't that fucking nice? Alright, well now you can pay rent. Okay. Oh, you don't have a job? Oh, okay. Well, you better go figure it out. Because some kids start working when they're 4 years old. Minding the family goat. Yeah, they are very World of Warcraft-y, eh? Minotaurs. They definitely look like they're on the box of a Blizzard game. This could be a trap. Oh, more of them. Yeah. And they can track you. That's how they get you. He just hit me with a tracking cookie. Who's this guy? Who keeps doing that? Like, fuck off, guy. Jesus. Oh, it's that guy. You know, I do respect that guy is just so good at his job. I do like that. There it is. Look at him just constantly hitting me. Good for you. Oh, boy. No, oh, there's two of them. Oh, this guy's equipped for everything. Alright. A little rest and relaxation. Uh-huh. You touched it. Now sit down. No! Oh my god. How many arrows can you get hit with? Wow, they're not so bad. Oof. Risky. Arrow to finish me off? Yeah. That's a lot of them. And you go, like, the first time you fight him, you take your time, you know, you're being patient. You're maybe being stealthy or having a look around. And then after a while, you're like, you die. And you go, okay. It's gonna run past you. Like every single Dark Souls game. There you go. Fuck you guys. I don't have time. Oh, really? Interesting. Oh, yeah. Look at that big baby. Whoa. Ooh, I got lucky being able to duck down there. You use the bow? No shit. Took care of him. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, big guy. Oh, no. Oh! Just 2 of his legs getting cleared off and he's down. Or maybe he's just hiding himself. Recovering. Wow. Impressive. Boss souls? So you put something there and then they yeah. No, I haven't used anything. These guys? Do I just hit leave and then... Oh, not the runes? Little golden runes, eh? I definitely haven't consumed any of them because it just... I'm so used to this game, you know, that like... that being a huge decision. Remembrance of the Full Moon Queen. Okay. Alright, so I just leave this here, maybe? Leave selected. Will I get it back? And it'll duplicate it? Wasn't that them? That seemed like it was them. No? These guys. The remembrance. Because this thing says... remembrance duplication. Oh, yeah, so they don't show up here. I see. Okay. Oh, whatever. God, it's so so nice to have these sites of grace. They really make a big difference. The ability to just warp to any of them is so awesome. Don't you wish there were so many more interviews with game developers? Oh my god, the bears are so powerful. He moves so strange. Doesn't seem like a modern game the way he moves. Kind of moves like a from a PS2 game. Wow! Oh my god! I got no chance. How about that? No. Run. Run for your life. Maybe he'll just hit me up the hill faster. It's like a trainer. That's a big bear. Looks like the biggest. Alright, well, we have a horse, so we don't have to worry about bear. Horse over bear. Yeah, it seems like fighting that bear would be... I feel like I don't have any way to take it down. Unless I'm just not using the right type of weapon. Like its fur is too strong against this class of weapon. But it seems more like I'm just super underpowered. Maybe I could poison it or make it bleed or something. Fight it from a distance. Use magic. Use bows. Something. Follow the mushroom path. Let's just not... Don't poke the bear. Yeah, I wasn't doing... Looked like I would have had to hit him 50 times. Oh. Alright, here we go. Well, well, well. Jesus! Why can't you be a friendly dragonfly? Well, they always gotta be assholes. He was so yellow. So like brightly colored, I thought maybe he's friendly. Maybe he actually has a whole lot of personality. Maybe he's gonna tell me a great story. Yeah, I look like such a total idiot. Ah, too slow, too slow. Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nope. He's got a big sword, does he? Hard to get that first one in. We should kind of go through him. Yeah. Like rolling through. Oh, don't want to be blocking that. Yes. Yes. Brute force. Is he gonna get up again? No, he's just a lifeless rag doll. Phase 2, motherfucker. Just a ghostly ragdoll. Whoa. Pretend to be dead. Pretend to be dead, even if he steps on your back. Bellum Highway. Oh. The Black Knife Catacombs. The Beast Eye Quivers. What does that mean? What is this beast eye? Is that part of my armor? The skeletons coming back are such an interesting concept, you know? It's like, it only takes one hit, and you can hit them when they're down. But when you do it, they won't come back. But if you wait too long, they will. So Skyrim-y, eh? I really feel like From Software... That's so annoying that you can't attack because locked by some contraption is on the screen. I feel like Miyazaki and them, they just went, alright, we're going to make an open world game. An open world fantasy game. And they just kind of like went and they looked at like, what are the games that will be our inspiration? Because this really feels like, I mean, I guess it's Catacomb. There's lots of catacombs in games. But doesn't it really feel like they went to Skyrim? What the fuck? How come they're not dying? Kill the summoner. Oh, right. And then, of course, all the Breath of the Wild influences. Like, oh. This guy's shooting his arrow through these contraptions like he's at a mini golf course. This looks like an old God of War puzzle. You know, God of War? Do you mean God of War, the PS4 game? No, I mean God of War, the PS2 game. Oh, they have the same name. They must not be from the same franchise. They are... Oh. You see, back in this time, that was the style in those days. It's like Grandpa Simpson telling a story. Doing a soft reboot was the style at the time. We didn't come up with new names. It was God of War, we called it God of War. There was a Ghostbusters in the 80s, there's a new Ghostbusters. That's what we did. There was Demon Souls, there was Demon Souls. Ooh. I want this crab to kill the skeleton. Uh-oh. Yeah! Hit him with your water. But I feel like the same species can't hurt each other. I want to open the store, but it's not gonna open. No, it's not. Can he get up the ladder before the crab hits him? Doesn't knock him off the ladder. That's cool. No black cloud. You can kill it. Oh, I see. Did they just kill each other? He killed the other one? Yeah, you really staggered him. Get him right in his stupid face. Stupid crab mouth. What even is that? Yeah. Kill your whole family. Over dramatic kill. Oh, I got crab eggs too, so it's like 3 generations of it. Or not 3 generations. I killed the mama crab. I killed its baby crab. And I'm gonna eat its fucking egg. Remember the clue. There's something you can ride. You can ride a crab. I can show you the world. Shimmering, shining crab life. Oh, look at him. Eating some algae. They don't look so good. There's something you can ride. You can ride a tombstone. Oh, look at these. Maybe you can ride one of those. Shit. I was gonna ride the cleaver and get up there. Pick up the glovewort. Yeah, I need glovewort. There's so many things you pick up in this game that are just like flowers and mushrooms. Sometimes I forget to pick up the good stuff. Like root. Oh, grave glovewort too. Fuck yeah. That's incredible. Yeah. They got the black cloud. Yeah. Okay, you said there's one down here? Or you mean the glovewort? Oh, this guy. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have my weapon. Oh. Right, my arm was disabled by that arrow. Woof. I really like these little catacombs. They feel like the shrines in the game I will not say for 5 more minutes. Oh, that's quite the little pose you've got. Oh, yeah, it's so nice you don't have to worry about weapon malfunctionery. That's another thing that maybe they took from the game, I won't say. This one feels like it's not making the usual sound. Where they go, okay, we'll make the open world inspired by that game. But man, are we sick of our weapons breaking. So we won't have that. I feel like this looks like something from Uncharted. You down there, Sully? I wonder how many times in the Uncharted franchise Drake solves a puzzle of his own little catacomb. And then right when he gets to the end, the enemies show up and go, "Thanks for showing us where the treasure was, Drake. We'll be taking that, golden chinchilla." And then they just go out the back door. Oh. Pretty fucked up in here. Oh! Oh boy. He's a fast boy. The black knife assassin. Uh-oh. He's a floater. Oh. Oh, man. Oof. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I love about this weapon? No! It's the range. I love the range on that Bloodhound gang we've got. Well, that was dangerous. Now we must go and get our 12,000 runes. Oh, another Grave Glove War 2. Well, that fucking sucks. Oh, god damn it. By 2 skeletons and a necromancer. God damn it. Yeah, I don't care as much. It's like, it definitely feels different than before, where once you got close, you were really worried. Buh. Oh, nice. I got all my runes. Doof, doof. Piss off, you little shit. Yeah. Okay. So that's where the regular boss is? I didn't have the option to summon, but I hadn't touched that summoning pool thing before. Ooh, Ghost Glove Ward 3. Wonderful. You know, I wonder if they changed that in the patch. Now when a message comes up like that, it doesn't let you do regular things like jump and dodge. So that's a bit annoying. But I have to beat the knife assassin. So yeah, maybe I can summon. Yeah. Now that I touched that statue thing. Roar. Oh. Rogier. I guess I can use a stone sword key for this. That little silver thing in the wall, right? This one? Oh my god. Oh, he's really funny looking. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Blood loss right through the shield. This is the regular boss? Jesus Christ. Guys, stop dealing with the fucking skeletons and get over to the real boss. Oh shit. He's so ethereal. Oh my god, they just killed him for me. Easy mode. Easy mode. Easy mode. Easy modo. I'll take it. No. Oh, I did? Oh, okay. I was, I couldn't even pay attention to the, his bar. Death root. Cool. Well, that's good. We didn't really get a lot of, runes for him. 3,500. Just gotta kill, 6 of those guys. Then you can level up. It should be easy, right? All right. He was a really interesting... he had a really cool look, and I liked how... I liked his movements. He really didn't seem like a From Software creature, just because he was almost like cartoonishly black, and those bright eyes. He sort of looked like he looked like he was supposed to be in Hollow Knight or something. You know what I mean? It was an interesting design, though. I liked his movements. I liked his weapons. I liked the bleed. I liked the combos. I liked the way it seemed like he was kind of dodging, but also just sort of disappearing. instead of doing a dodge, rather than just rolling around. All right, can I summon here? No. No, you may not. What if I just whack him? Oh, he's a big boy. Oi, 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 oi. No! I think we're still... No. The item behind the imp gate is a talisman. Gains some FP when you do critical hit. Oh, yeah. I don't need a lot of FP, though. This game is quite forgiving in a lot of ways. There's a lot of these sort of mid-level bosses that I'm able to just... it's good if you... Oh yeah, I never used any of those Ashes of War. I used the summon ashes, but never the like sweet moves. I used to. In the very, very beginning of the game, I was doing that. I forgot that thing was going to come down before it went back up, and it wasn't good. I thought it was like a cycle of them, you know, like a Ferris wheel. Right, that one went up. Okay, there should be another one coming along any minute now, like it's the bus. This really feels like Demon Souls. Fucking dealing with this route. This route of dickheads. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, great. He came through, did he? Oh, no. He's stuck at the door. Shit. 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 No! Fucking skeleton fucked me up. Maybe I should use a faster weapon. This weapon just does me so good. Like I was saying, the game's pretty forgiving, where there's been a lot of these sort of like mid-level bosses where I've just kind of swung at them, you know? And the weapon is so heavy that it can... it's so heavy and it's got so much range that it hits people when I think I'm too far away, normally. And it was a waste of a swing. And then it hits them and it staggers them, too. Pesky skeletons who never seem to be killed for good. Got a necromancer causing you havoc. Come on, jackass. You try to outrun them and they hit you with flaming arrows. That's right. Or maybe even a fire spell. Fuck off. Ah, how satisfying is that? That's the great thing about it. The comeuppance. Me skeleton. There's a lot of slowdown there. That was weird. I'm ready for you. Whoa. That was a cool move. So flashy. You're a flashy boy, aren't you? What if I get you up against this wall and just keep whacking you? Keep whacking you. Keep whacking you. Keep whacking you. There you go. That's what I need. That stun. Yeah. So much. Oh. Eat one of these. Nope. Oh. I don't know which one of his attacks is the one where he does the grab and go. There you go. Brute force. Brute force. Do you like daggers? How about cerulean daggers? Owned by assassins. Do you like knife prints? Easy mode. Easy mode. That's not an item. That's a candle. It's been left on the ground. Woohoo! That was fun. That was a good catacomb. What scales with... Oh, intelligence? Not for me, then. I have 10 intelligence. I guess I could... If I respect, I could take something out of mind and maybe just dump everything into strength instead of dexterity. Or no, everything into dexterity and just leave enough strength. The knife burns. Okay. Yes. I forgot about that. Thank you. My intelligence is low. Rogier. Rogier is worried about falling into a slumber. Roger. It's just fun to let your hair down, take off your clothes, run around a little. Oh shit. Roger. Oh man. Aw. It's one of these, right? The black knife print. Mark of the Knight of the Black Knives. Ditchwood. Son of a bitch. He warned us. What's down there? Oh, that's just a warp to get out of here. Poor guy. And he made me laugh. It's the last thing he did before he died. He's still alive. I believe so. I believe I talked to all the people at the Randy place. And then I reloaded the area and talked to them, and then it seemed to change. And then she wasn't saying anything. She wasn't even repeating a certain piece of dialogue. She was just completely
I've been
done.
waiting for your return. I've decided to leave the Round Table Hold. I'm off in search of a noble scholar known as the Gold Mask, to beg his instruction. We may not meet again for some time. If there's any incantations you wish to learn, now's the moment. That is a work of heresy. Its incantations bear no lineage from the Erd Tree. Very well. I'll take it off your hands. May the Golden Order shine through you.
Ah. Oh. That'd be kind of useful, and I only need to get my intelligence up 3 levels and my faith up, 5 levels. So 8 levels. That would have been kind of useful. Right.
Have you ever felt the curse? With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. The reviled blessing. Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quietude. I asked you not to disturb me. Be thankful of the hold serenity. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay.
Look at him just sitting on a puddle of blood. A puddle of muddle. A bloodle of pud. All to kill and defile you. He has quite a posh accent for such a dirty dung eater. They look quite shocked about that guy being in there. I love how static they are. But you can talk to them and they sell you things. Are they just moving really slowly? Dirty dungus. Not good enough. We haven't earned the respect of this fella. Fuck the books. What an interesting game with all these quest lines. I just love how they really... It really feels like they try to do something different with it. And they try to make things... It's so easy to just make a game and go, open world, icons, main quest, side quest, character talks to you. You know, it's just not... It's so, like, by the numbers. Yeah, you said that before, and it's so true. It's just really crazy that they just took Dark Souls and went, alright, we'll make an open world game. And it'll be one of the most creative open world games you've ever fucking seen in your life. It's like, what's next? Are they going to make the greatest battle royale game next? Are they going to make a mobile Candy Crush type game? But with this music and stories and lore and just care? Yeah, Sekiro is a fun diversion. And yeah, because this is so embraced in like everything they've done with Dark Souls, which I think was a smart move. Obviously, it came out so well, but I think it was really smart because they're already doing this whole new thing of let's make it open, have horse riding, so many new elements. So they stuck with what they knew with the dark fantasy, and they could build upon everything from Demon Souls through the first 3 Dark Souls, and then create this big world. Oh yeah, Sekiro seems just like an entirely different game. It'd be cool if you could organize them into sets of armor. guess it was the natural evolution, though. I mean, what else were they gonna do? Make Bloodborne 2? And just take what you know and put it into these... and just blow it up. These fucking crabs. You think you're important to me, crab? Right now I have to deal with a floating ball that shoots lightning. Pillars of flame. Oh, I think I did that. Yeah, I remember lighting up a few pillars. I don't know if I fought the boss. It was a long time ago. I probably fought it and immediately died. Maybe I should fuck up that crab right away. Get him off my case. And then Horky says, I took care of those orbs with special bow and arrow. Only the finest for me. Ah! One more. One more. Wouldn't mind taking down one of these things. They do a lot of damage. Oh. And they disappear. Fuck you. So fast. It's too fast. There's too many of them. You ride a bloody horse? What are these little animals doing down here? A little baby deer. Yeah, well, that's what From Software Miyazaki is so good at with his design. Is just he can make things that seem so normal, and then twists them. Like there's stars, but you're underground. But there's things floating, but you're underground. You know, like this big body with bones sticking out and like way too many antlers, and the antlers are bursting out of its skin. Just everything looks tortured. I would think this would be hell to make, but he definitely seems to get a kick out of it. How do I like these things? The pillars. I guess I either run up here or I run the other way. Yeah, because you never like encounter nice people, you know. I guess you do with the round table. That was nice. Yeah, but it definitely seems like everything he makes he goes for. How can I disturb you? Frustrate you, scare you, and just offer incredible challenge at all times. One more! Shit. I did see this described as on Twitter as Breath of the Wild for people that hate themselves. You know, and it's like watching a horror movie where you go, oh, what's so great about this? Why do I want to see people get their fingernails torn off? It's really well done. Don't you like torture porn? No. Do you like porn? Yes. Do you like torture? No. Oh. Well, that equation doesn't work. I did watch one movie considered that. It was back when I had roommates. You know, roommates, when you're younger, you watch stuff together, right? So they show you weird things that you that you would not normally watch. And one of them was this kind of a torture porn. A guy's, I think he's going to take a girl to prom, and then he meets her family, and then it's actually really similar to the opening of Resident Evil 7, where the family is just like around the table and they tie him up and they beat the shit out of him and do terrible things to him. But the whole point of the movie was that eventually, like a good wrestling match, the villain gets their comeuppance. And it's like really satisfying that he gets to do all these things to them, which happens in this game a lot. Where no matter how annoying these guys are, like when those skeletons all come back and can come back over and over and over and over again because they have necromancer, it seems frustrating. Why, you could kill them hundreds or thousands or millions of times, which is not possible in our human lifespan. But if you go around and you just kill the necromancer, boom, they all die. Satisfying. All right, this is our focus, I think. Maybe not. Hey! What do you think of that? Killed your favorite kid. Probably hit it right in the mouth. Right in his dirty mouth. Yeah. Death blow. RADAHN. Misbegotten warrior boss with a knife? Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing RADAHN. Is RADAHN that boss that everybody talks about is so difficult? See the biggie? Oh, there's more of these fuckers. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing RADAHN. Oh, in the patch notes? Sure, Horky. I mean, that sounds true, and you have... And I know you have proof of that. But doesn't that sound like you're a little kid and you've gone to your little kid friend's house, and then you beat the game and they say something like, "My uncle at Nintendo, he works there," and they made it easier. It's easier now. That's why you did it. So, like, don't go thinking you're better than me. Because you're not. And if you think you are, I don't like that, and you can't play. My mom says you're not allowed to play. She says you're only allowed to watch. We're gonna have hot dogs for dinner. Bram! Oh, I thought we were gonna kill each other. Oh, I just remember, yeah. I saw a few people complaining about that, and then you had mentioned him as well. Sliver of meat. Gross. Who wants a sliver of meat? What'll you have in your pita? Ooh, just a sliver of meat, darling. Would you like a big piece of cake? No, I'll just have a sliver of meat. Sorry, did you mean a sliver of cake? No, just a sliver of meat for me. I'm not one for sweets. I just want a sliver of meat. And if you don't serve me one, then I'll take it from your flesh. Oh, please don't do that. I'm glad I was able to take on RADAHN before the patch got to him. NPCs set him up to be this big bad dude. Now he's a joke. Oh my god, was that Lenot? Or one of the clones of Lena? Ganondorf. Typo there. Get good at spelling. He's a joke. I'm sure he's a fucking joke. Yeah. Customer. I want to know, why does this guy live down here? He can sell stuff? What are you selling? Soap. Sure, I'll take a soap. What do I get?
Goodbye. Till next time.
Maybe I should buy more soap, actually.
Hello again, good customer.
Deus Ex Mankind Divided had this really fucked up issue where you'd go to a merchant and you could be looking through all the things they have and you could spend all of your money. Like, just frivolously waste it away. And even though you've spent all that money, when you exit out of the menu, the NPC will look at you and go, "If you're not gonna buy anything, then get the fuck away from me." And you're like, what the fuck, dude? I just spent all my money. Kev! Big Kev. Big Kev.
Goodbye. Till next.
I want to know why this guy lives down here. What are you doing down here, man? It's the only place I can practice. It's all bubbly. That reminds me of going to the mall with my friend and he goes, "Matt, I have to show you the soap emporium." And I'm thinking it's going to be this really interesting store. And we go there and he points at it and it was just like it was a place that sold different kinds of soap, but not even soap. It was more like commercial, like if you were going to buy large quantities of washing machine soap. It was very mundane. And then he just pointed at it and he goes, "That was it. Okay, I showed it to you. We're done now." Oh, who's this? Are you a friend? Can I talk to you? I miss games where you can... No. Don't get poisoned. Now you're poisoned. Heal. It's going pretty good, Kev. This game's hard. But Horky's showing me a lot of cool little mini story things, and it's fun to get away from like fighting really, really crazy difficult bosses. It's been a lot of just like, RPG stuff. Talking to characters, bringing items back and forth. But because they always keep everything so mysterious, it always seems much more interesting than it sounds on paper. Like really all I did was talk to a character and bring an item from one to the other, which sounds really boring. But what makes it interesting is that in a boring game, they would be telling you to do that. Talk to them. Okay. Oh, now here's the viewpoint. And then you do it. And then they have this like big speech about it, and you in a cut scene, and you're going like, just all right. I delivered the item. Okay, on to the next. Whereas this game, you discover these quests kind of almost by accident, by just talking to them, and then the quest kind of is told to you through the dialogue, and then you go find someone that can maybe answer this quest they've given you of find the owner of the dagger. You talk to a guy and you go, I think I found him, and then this character is now like dead, and then she disappears. You're going, what the hell happened? That was pretty wild. So many things have changed. There's so much like consequence to it, and it was, and they're like kind of stringing you along in like a very precarious way, and it's just so much more interesting than just, you know, when you play a game and you can feel the gaminess of it everywhere. You know. Yeah, you're always on your toes. Exactly. You think, did I do something wrong? Should I not have given this to them? So it just keeps it so interesting. Because they hold a bit away from you. I mean, you know what it's like when you're browsing on the internet? At some point, do we have to keep saying the internet? I mean, did you think I was talking about a book or a brochure or the television or the radio or a store? No. I was talking about the internet. And I do it all. So when I'm just browsing through, and when you see something, you know that everything is trying to get your attention. And the things that will succeed in getting my attention are things like where they don't give you the answer. It's a headline that asks a question and no answer. And then your brain goes, I want the answer. And that's, in some ways, it's just a simple psychological trick. God, that makes it seem so cheap and easy. But there's so much more when you're making a game, for some reason. I don't know, it feels just more compelling. And there obviously is so much more, because there's so much more for them to make to accomplish something like that. Yeah. Bob? Oh my God! My cat! Why did you make that sound? Oh my God, that fucking scared the hell out of me. My cat made the sound he's never made. It sounded like there was some creepy From Software character behind me. Oh, that's fucking great. He's really old now, so his meow changes. And if he hasn't meowed for a while, he's like, "Rah, rah." And he just did it out of nowhere. Oh. It's funny though, I can really glowingly praise this game. Praise the sun. And then some bullshit fucking magic ball comes up and just goes pew 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 pew, you're dead. You go, oh great. I don't kill the animals like Orky does because they're some of the only nice things around. Okay, where's RADAHN? Let's go find him. Hopefully it's not redundant. So what are you working on now? You're playing Bloodborne for the 35th time? Kevy baby. We need to get to Kyled. You got the DLC. That's another thing, too, is like even accessing the DLC is just wild, you know? You must install the DLC during a full moon. And then you must plug in an Xbox controller into the PlayStation and pray. We'll know you're praying or not. Okay.
Thought I might find you here. I must admit, I was a little worried. We missed our meeting. But it looks like you're still in one piece, eh? You must have heard by now, right? That Star-Scourge RADAHN holds Ranni's fate in stasis. But once he's out of the way, it'll spring back into motion. So now, we stand against the demigod once known as the strongest of them all. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang. Once more into the fray together.
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. General RADAHN, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle! The General, claim glory and grab that great rune. A celebration of war. The RADAHN Festival!
Wow. That's the pot guy talking?
Ah, if it isn't a tarnished warrior. I am the warrior Jar, Iron Fist Alexander. The pleasure is mine.
Oh man.
Do you know for whom this festival is being held? Well, it is none other than General RADAHN himself. To think, I could face a great champion of the Shattering. Demigod in the flesh. Oh, gosh. In truth, I quiver at the thought. Such is his frightful repute. But the fear simply assures me the ordeal is worth undertaking. Be sure to get a good vantage, my friend. I, Iron Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this ordeal.
Interesting you say that about the music, Kev, because I was thinking, looking just at the texture of them, I was like, God, that looks like straight out of Final Fantasy 10.
Are you good and prepared, young chum?
Chum?
The festival begins.
I'm ready.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture. General RADAHN is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky. But now, we must make merry.
O gathering of champions! The revels begin! The celebration of war! The RADAHN Festival!
You will find the field of battle past the church ahead.
This is pretty wild. Feels quite different from almost anything From Software's done for their big Souls bosses. Ooh. Ooh, lovely. Let's get ready to rumble. No, a tarnished. From the Pittsburgh of Undeadburg, beyond the church's walls. This looks to be about 5'11", while RADAHN stands 19'2", weighing 900 pounds. Oh god, this feels like when you fight the DLC in Dark Souls 3. Activate. The boss I could not beat, Dark Souls 3. Oh god, this really looks like that place. What's he got there? I pressed dodge. It did not work. Okina! Man. Oh, he's huge and fast. Wow. Oh, big boy. Leroy Jenkins. Yeah. Oh, shit. So quiet. Oh! Ah! Blade has died forever? Oh, man. Man's got super balls. Bullshit. Wow. And we're dead. Can you bring them back with that summon thing? Yeah, I've never seen anything like that in... Wow, that is wild. That is super epic. Is he the final boss? Am I at the end? I mean, I don't know how they could ever top this. Whoa. You know, another reference to Breath of the Wild is like summoning great forces to help you fight the ending boss. You know? God damn it, that's fucking annoying. I guess if you just do it properly, it's not that bad. Dodge roll into. Yeah. This is the way. Oh, it follows you. Isn't that great? Oh, man. Oh, he looks like he's the main character. That's so cool. Ah. Come back. Oh, you can ride your horse. That makes it a lot easier. Okina. Is he coming back from freaking space? That reminds me of the Sephiroth summon in at the end of Final Fantasy VII. He like summons a meteor from space. Ah. Whoa. The horse can take the brunt of it. It's so weird to see like such a huge boss that you can just spend most of your time running away, summoning. I'm on a horse, so I don't need to worry too much about dodging. I don't have to worry about hitting. I'm not really learning his attacks. Just summoning a bunch of these things. Letting somebody else deal with it. Prince is like, you know, I stayed far away. Shot a lot of spells. Didn't really get close enough to see him. But I looked him up on Google Images after, and he looked pretty cool. One hit. Whoa. I guess I gotta eventually attack him. Yeah, everybody. Oh God. Oh, baby. Fuck are you, dolphin? You know, even though, okay, so the comment that Horky found from some forum, and you copy and pasted it, and it said, in quotes, glad I was able to take Honor down before the patch got to him. Now he's a joke. I mean, that was really simple. And I don't know. It's just, I guess it's just the way they always word it, you know? It's like, it's a joke. I'm so good. Get good. Women shouldn't be in the industry, you know? Yeah, I was expecting this was going to be one of those bosses we have to go against them like 15 times and you get a little better and then all of a sudden you get worse and you're like doubting yourself and you're trying different strategies and it takes you like 2 days to do it. But that was just, that felt like fighting a boss in like an Ubisoft game. You know? You didn't really have to do much other than dodge his attacks, and you could be on a horse. And you could summon everybody to do the fighting. I never felt like I did have to... Oh man, it's so annoying because I agree with that comment. I did not have to get good for that. I didn't have to learn the attacks. You didn't have to do that thing where, you know, the boss has got like 6 attacks and you got to memorize the tells and learn. You didn't have to learn how to identify the attacks and the way to dodge them. It reduces damage and attack hitboxes. Yeah, because he was doing lots of big, like, swirly things, and he was, I'd had, like, plenty of time to heal. So, yeah, they actually nerfed him big time. Weird. I'm surprised they did that. I mean, it's not like... Man, I guess they had people complaining about it, but people complain about From Software bosses all the time. And it's not like the game was not selling because that part was difficult, you know?
Ah, good.
That was one of the easier bosses in the game, actually. It was more of like a set
What a
piece.
sick way to fight, eh? The glory of the clash is shared by RADAHN and you. And did you see that afterwards? A falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how RADAHN was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend if ever I saw one. And the path has now been cleared. To Nokran, where Rani's fate will be decided. Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth. We'll take up our swords once more for Mistress Rani. Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth. And we'll go into battle in...
That was a big hole in the ground below the Mistwood. And the Mistwood is... where? Yeah, that was strange. It's a... Well, like Kev is saying, it's like it's for new players, or like Corky, like you're saying, they just want it to be a set piece. It felt more like a... not an interactive cutscene, because... Well, I guess he is going through scripted functions, but he's reacting to them. Between Mistwood Forest and the fort where there's an SOG. Okay. Ah, man, like, you got 70,000 runes, but... I didn't really feel all that earned. Now, if I want, I could actually... How many levels do you think I could get out of this? Probably... 3 or 4. I needed 5 if I wanted to put up my intelligence and faith to do that one thing, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Well, let's see. I don't know. Some endurance, some vigor, some strength, and some dexterity. Okay, just the dexterity then. Because it puts it up by 2 and not 1. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. It's it definitely felt just like a very modern game boss, where it was more of the the spectacle of it instead of actually having to you know, get good, not having to learn the attacks and fight with it that way. No cron. Well, maybe I'll hold on to that Grave Glove Ward and see this best summon, so I can upgrade it. What good is the best summon if you can't upgrade it?
It was a battle marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. I, on the other hand, am nothing but a crock. One hit was all it took to crack me, and for my insides to come spilling out. After that, I hid like a coward. And as such, I can hardly stand to face one such as you.
What a crock. Yeah. He's eating the bodies here? Good for you.
But don't you think I've given up just yet. As luck would have it, there's a veritable mountain of warriors' bodies right here. If I can just squeeze this bunch down inside, and you know, the body who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the just you wait.
Good for you. They're all dead. It's the circle of life, after all. They don't need their bodies right now. You can use them, old chap. Yeah, that fight is, that felt too easy. I feel like I struggled more against that fucking assassin in the, in that catacomb we went to. It was very epic. And it was fun to be a part of a big battle. But it was different because the kind of fun that it was more of like fleeting fun, you know? Like, kind of exciting, and then it's over before you know it. And that's that. I've got no warp points here. Yeah. I think they could have... I think they really went overboard in nerfing that down. It was epic. It was exciting. But it just felt like an eventuality. As opposed to your typical From Software deal of... I mean, that was like easier than a boss in Zelda. At least in Zelda you have to dodge things, but you didn't really have to dodge since you have to... Because all you're really doing is just kind of running around and activating summons. And they spent all this time building him up. And he has such a... He has his own level, and he has his own warp, and he has his own festival. And everybody talks about it. Yeah. No, but I just spent most of the time running around on the horse and summoning, so I didn't even have to worry about getting hit. And then there it is. Yeah, no, it was... I mean, that's what makes you remember the bosses in these games, you know, when I think of, like... When I think of killing my very first From Software boss would be the first boss in Bloodborne, and Kev... That's his first From Software game. And now he's playing the shit out of From Software. I mean, out of Bloodborne. And I remember, like, fighting that first beast, you know, on the bridge, and just thinking it was impossible. And then when you can finally do it, you know, how good that feels. And then the other, like, really difficult bosses in Bloodborne, like, that female big giant beast in that church that screams at you all the time. And how it has so many different kinds of attacks, and how the attacks are so fast, and they have, like, sweeping 360 attacks and then, you know, but I remember that because it just, again, it felt like at one point I'll never be able to beat them, and then eventually you can. Amelia, that's it. Yeah, or even like that spider boss in Bloodborne. Kind of deceptively difficult. Doesn't seem all that difficult, but I've failed many, many, many times. And when you like remember that moment when you land that final death blow, because you've probably fucked up a few times before, thinking you got it, maybe getting greedy and then dying. Blood-starved beast. Even the first time you fight that hunter guy, Geralt, you know, that was difficult too. And it definitely adds to the I don't like that. It just adds to the memory, and it adds to the reward when you finish it. Whereas that didn't feel like a From Software boss at all. It was something different. And it was memorable for other reasons. That's pretty far down. Oh, you have to go down the hole? This looks wild. Yeah. I ended up on that cliff. Well, Bloodborne's different from a lot of them. Because it's very, very focused. It also has a different story and theming too. Because it's Cthulhu instead of just dark fantasy. It's really fast. So Dark Souls 3 is around the same speed. Yeah, I think you'd like Sekiro. If you like the speed of Bloodborne, in the way that it's only about attacking and dodging, but you have to be good at doing parries in Sekiro. But I'd say Sekiro is my favorite. I remember all those bosses because you have to fight them so many times. And when you finally are just pounding that boss and building up their stagger meter, and then bam, that big red slash comes on the screen and you do the death blow. Fuck, it feels so good. And partly because it's so difficult. I went to Dark Souls 1 after Bloodborne, and man, it felt pretty clunky and pretty slow. Elden Ring is like very, very impressive, and it has great exploration. And I'm really impressed with it, and I'm glad it exists. But yeah, I definitely would have Sekiro up as my top. It is overwhelming because From Software games are already difficult enough just to go through it linearly, in a linear fashion, and still realize what everything means and what you have to do. And this one's just constantly like, where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? Don't you remember? You need to go talk to the 3 people here and bring them a severed finger, and then you need to fast travel here, and then you need to go down. And, oh, you brought the item to him too late. He's dead. Yeah, I really loved Sekiro for the battle system. What's my cat doing back there? Yeah, I mean, I like Sekiro for the speed and the battle system and the characters, and I'm not a finicky person. I don't like to mess around with a lot of little things and try to collect a lot of armor. And Sekiro didn't have any of that. It was just pick your different abilities and go. I would not, because Demon Souls is really... It depends what you like about them. If you really like the dark fantasy of it and try to figure it out, then Demon Souls has that, but Demon Souls is very difficult. It has really long stretches between checkpoints. Is really punishing. But it's very, the atmosphere is incredible. It's pretty rewarding, but I just found Demon Souls too frustrating. And then Dark Souls 1 really nails it. It's got some sloppy points, but you can see that they were really figuring a lot of things out, so even though some of it is clunky, the overall execution of it, or sort of the overall package that it gives you, is very charming. And then Dark Souls 2, they didn't have Miyazaki. He was working on Bloodborne, so it kind of lacks a lot of the charm. It's good, but it's like a good action game, but it really lacks the soul of it. And then Dark Souls 3, they took the inspiration from Bloodborne and made everything really fast. And it kind of felt like a rehash. It felt like a greatest hits to me. But it was fun. And then Bloodborne, you played that, so you know. It's incredible. It's just such a distillation of everything they learned before. And then Sekiro was like, what if we distilled that but also went a little different with combat? And you can do a lot more. You're jumping around. You have a grappling hook. It's really fun. But if you can't parry, it's probably impossible to beat. And then this is Dark Souls in an open world. Jump in the hole! Oh, it didn't work. I jumped in the hole. Dark Souls 2 and Half-Life, eh? Wow. Whenever you play those old PC games, you tend to get these like very specific people into the chat. Because there's some people that's all they play. They only play Half-Life forever. They're from some Eastern European country where they're like, we don't have game stores here. We only have Half-Life. And we buy it and do it and play it and mod it. You want dating app? You play Half-Life dating app mod. Yes. You want grocery store? You buy in Half-Life. Yeah, I think it's a good way to go, Kev. Fuck you! Yeah, I would go with Sekiro, and then if you're kind of missing that the Dark Souls flavor, or the Bloodborne flavor, maybe I'd go to Dark Souls 1? Dark Souls 3 will feel like Bloodborne, but I don't know. I kind of feel like Dark Souls 3... If you play that before Dark Souls 1, it's kind of like playing Metal Gear Solid 4 before playing Metal Gear Solid 1. You know? I've got my telescope. So yeah, I'd play Sekiro next. And then Dark Souls 1, and if you feel like it's just too clunky for you, Dark Souls 3. I'd only play Dark Souls 2 if you really were desperate for more. Demon Souls if you feel like you're really good at Souls games and you're ready for the ultimate challenge. And then, but then don't get burned out on the games before you play this one. Because this is like the ultimate Dark Souls experience, but in an open world. So beautiful to explore. So much curiosity. So rewarding. So forgiving. Can I jump now? Ah! No. Like Jorge said, you have to save the platform the whole way down. Yeah, okay, then I would, yeah, Sekiro and then Dark Souls 1. And I guess the nice thing is that you can know going in that Dark Souls 2 is going to be the stepchild. Which is not at all fair to stepchildren around the world, to be compared to Dark Souls 2. Oh, Nulando Ruins. Is that the one where you're way deep down inside? Deep down dark? What I remember from Dark Souls 1 is it felt like every new area I was in, people were saying, oh, this part's not very good. This part's not very good, but once you get past it, it gets really good. You know what's weird? Is I put my phone down to charge, and it started killing my upload on my stream. Nulando. I have no recollection of that. I wish I could. I remember singing a song for Jeremy down in some place, some like with lots of fire and stuff everywhere. Maybe that was it. That was in now I'm in this room that used to be our bedroom and used to be our living room. Now it's my studio. And before that I was downstairs in this like main room by the back door. Oh, I hated that because like every time somebody came into the house they could just hear directly into my room. There's no door or anything. And before that I was in the basement, which was awesome but cold. And probably a bit moldy. No! And then, before that, when I was playing Dark Souls 2 and Half-Life, I was in the room next to me. And, yeah, that was nice, where I first started streaming. That room was good until Stella started doing her summer camp in the house, and there were, like, kids outside the door. I didn't like that. So now I'm painting that room that I was first streaming in. I painted it a light rust color. It's very intense. Hopefully it's going to be cozy, but it's like so intensely cozy. Shabadoohoo. Yeah, I was thinking, what if it's so much red that it's too aggressive for its brain? You know? Too stimulating. Turns into a psychopath. Yeah, we did our kitchen like a nice light pink, and that's really nice. God damn it! It's really, really nice. It's like it's cozy, but it's not aggressive. But this rust is just too much. And you know, you go to the store and you like agonize over the little tiny swaths they give you, and you're like, "Ooh, this one, oh, this one, oh, this one," and then you paint it, and you go, "This looks nothing like the swath." It's just so different. But I find blue really boring, and I find like gray really boring. So we might go with green, maybe. But we did our bathroom this sort of like, yeah, it could be lighting differences, or just it being on like a bigger scale. We did our bathroom this really nice like orange kind of rust, and it's so beautiful, and just makes you want to hang out in the bathroom. But you're never in a bathroom for more than, well, in my case, 4 hours. Yeah. I went colorblind. I inhaled too much paint. Oh my god, I didn't die. If I was playing Ghostwire Tokyo, I could just press square and it would tell me exactly where to go. And there'd be no fall damage. I think I can go here. I don't know. Yes. Yes, you can. Oh, you're a painter? No way. Cool. I really sort of hurt my neck. I was having to look up and do the ceiling. It's amazing, like, out of all the space you can paint, the stuff you can do with a roller, it's so fast. But it's all the, like, I'm going to paint around my windowsill. There's all these little nicks and knacks you got to do. Ugh, that part takes forever. That took, like, 80% of the time. And Stella can't paint because she's pregnant, so. And normally she doesn't. She'll ask me to, like, help her roll, but she likes to do all the cutting because she thinks I'm going to do a terrible job. And although she criticizes the mess I make and, like, she's like, oh, you've got big globs everywhere. They're huge. They're going to harden and it'll be big. But she does, she praises my edge work. Can I jump that far down? I don't know. I like this. It looks like it's been sucked down into the center of the earth. Like there's a black hole in here. Yeah. Thanks, Kev. I guess I didn't tell you. August 24th is the due date. It will be tarnished. It will be hollow. The great hunt will begin. The doctors will hunt and root around on her womb to deliver the orphan child. Oh, Undeadburg. What the fuck? Looks like an upside-down skyscraper. This actually feels like Dark Souls 1. And Bloodborne. Purple's a good color for it. What? Oh no. New enemy. So what are you all about? Oh, you're like Venom. All right, if I can kill the enemies in 3 swings, we're good. Silver tear. They're like T-1000. They just make whatever they want to make. They can make a nuclear bomb. Yeah, it's amazing how the color of a room will can affect you. Do you clear everything out of the room before you paint it, or do you just do what I would like to do? Move everything to one side, paint one side, then move everything back to the other side. Good night. Have a good sleepy. Thanks for coming by. This music is quite disconcerting. Two at a time. Oh! Get everything out. That's right. No covers up. How about tape? You do a lot of taping. Good night. Don't answer any more of my questions. Good night. Oh. Ooh, I like the way that was just pulled out of there. I mean, on the one hand, I would recommend, yeah. On the one hand, I'd recommend people play Elden Ring almost first, because it's kind of like everything they got right in a lot of the previous games. But then on the other hand, it is really satisfying as someone who's played all these games to go, yeah, this feels like what they did in Dark Souls 1 and a bit of in Dark Souls 2. That like super weird gothic dark fantasy architecture, but making it feel sort of otherworldly. Like Dark Souls 2 had that feeling where you were on a different planet in a way. Yeah, it just sprawls and sprawls. Doesn't it feel like that guy should have an item? He probably did. I probably already grabbed it. It might be too much. Like, for someone who hasn't played a Dark Souls game, it can be too much. And for someone who's only played regular open world games, will be like, where do I go and what do I do? Oh, you didn't listen to the fourth line of material the old hag said? I gotta drop all the way down? You could survive that. Silly me for thinking I wouldn't. Wait. I love when the enemies in these games fall down. Especially when they're really strong enemies too. And it feels very earned, because they're really strong, but... Oh, nice. But big falls. Oof. They kill you. Got this neon vagina mode. And it's ending. Yeah, it feels very Dark Souls 2 with like the big open architecture places, all the places seeming like really gigantic. Almost like you're exploring the architectural world of a giant race that's no longer here anymore. Whoa. I deserve that. I was getting cocky, thought I could deal with these guys, but they're persistent. They're persistent little fuckers. They keep banging on you, and they do a good job. Those guys were fun. No cron. No chronic? No chronic. La da 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 da. It's the motherfucking No Cron City. Eternal. Oh yeah. Now I see why you were saying you were holding on to a lot of those runes. Where before I was using them like crazy, but oh my god, it just goes and goes. Is that a person? Or a statue? Oh, glovewort. Oh, looks like we're not going to be dealing with that for a while. Is this a boss or just a second area? Oh. Oh. Hey, that's me. Mimic. Oh, crazy. Yeah. He's got his own boss music and everything. I wonder if you can heal, too. Yes, you can. You know what this game teaches you? Everything's powerful. I mean, everything's possible with the power of friends. And by friends, I mean summons that are more like slaves. No, how do you cheese it? Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Remove all the weapons, then equip after it starts up. That's awesome. I was thinking that. I thought, oh, I wonder what will happen if I take out my weapons, if it'll just copy whatever I do. I figured he would just change as you changed. That's hilarious. La da 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 da. Well, that was awesome. And you said there's a mimic tier up here? Maybe I'll grab that and then save it. Snoop Dogg. Whoops. Hey, he still gave it to me. That's nice. Oh, for the imp thing? Okay, well, I'll put it off here. I believe I saved. See what happens next time.